I hate when people say that they don't have time to lose weight and better themselves. Like, when you really think about it, do you understand what you're saying out loud? Do you know how many people are way more busy than you, that have a way worse situation than you do? And you're crying about your current situation and you're playing victim and blaming it, instead of actually doing something about your situation and making it a better story. The thing is, if you actually do have things that are genuinely going on with your life, maybe you're working 80 hours, maybe you're trying to pay off debt and you got the kids and you got all this real stuff going on. You think, oh, I don't have time to work out. It's not about working out. It's about bettering yourself and your health and having better longevity. Don't you want to live longer? Don't you want to be a role model for your kids? Don't you want to, be able to, go and play with your son without, being out of breath and feeling insecure by yourself, or going to the family events and always having to wear your shirt because you can't take it off because you're embarrassed, because you don't want to show your stomach, you don't want to show your chest to people. That's the feeling that you need to replay. And it's like, I hate that, people say, about the time thing. It's because I kind of blame it on the way that school didn't teach us about the right stuff, or how social media has all these people confusing, because they're talking about one thing and then you talk about another thing. Someone's claiming you have to work out 6 days a week and run every day, and so it discourages people from even trying. But if you want the genuine truth, I'm not telling you to work out 6 days a week. I'm not telling you to be in the gym over 2 hours. I'm saying you need less than 3 hours a week. Anyone can do that. I have a client who's working 3 jobs, works 80 hours. 80. He's working 80 hours. He's got a family that he has to provide for. He's got all these things going on. He's diabetes, he's got thyroid, he's got really all these things that he's dealing with, and yet he's still losing weight. He's still crushing his goals. He just crushed over 13K steps the other day. And he's still working out and changing his life, because he told me, that it was a big want for him. It was his why. He said, I want to provide for my future family. He doesn't have kids yet. And he said, I want to be able to be a good role model. And right now, I don't even, respect the person I am. And I don't want, to go and look for a partner, because they're going to, not respect me and all these things. And I want to be able to provide for my family, my kids in the future and all these things, right? And so it's like, this is the thing, is like, you can literally work out 2 or 3 times per week. Matter of fact, you don't even have to work out at all. If your genuine goal is weight loss, like my client Sergio, he didn't step foot in the gym in the first month, and he lost 19 pounds just off of walking and dieting alone. Remember, diet is the number one thing that you have to do. And then the walking is just going to help burn extra calories. It's going to speed up the process. So you don't even have to get in the gym in the beginning. If it's that busy, if you're genuinely that busy and you have all these things going on, then you don't have to get in the gym. But eventually you want to get in the gym so you don't look like a bag of pudding, right? You don't want to have no muscle and just lose it all. But the whole point of this video is I'm so sick of this excuse of, oh, I don't have the time. Because think about it, so many people who are way busier than you and in way worse circumstances, they're dealing with crazy stuff. They're working even more hours than you. They're dealing with death in the family. They're dealing with, all these hard things, right? And they still get it done. So what's your excuse? Do you think they're just special? No one on this earth is special. We're all the same. It just depends on, what you decide to do and make a change in your life. And the craziest thing is you can literally change the trajectory of your life in less than 3 months. Like someone like Isaac, one of my other clients, he had been overweight his whole life. Like, he's in his mid-20s. He's been overweight his entire life. He doesn't know anything else, right? Now, fast forward 3 months, he's down 31 pounds. Do you know what that does to you as a person? When you go from someone who is so hard on themselves, overweight your entire life, blaming yourself for all these things, and now you work out. Now you're tracking your stuff, you're dieting, right? Now you're walking daily. These are changes that genuinely change your behavior. They change your entire life, but it's up to you to make the decision. No one can do it. I can't do it for you. You can watch this video and then turn it off and go do nothing. But the real thing is, if you watch this video and it actually makes you want to take action, and it doesn't matter about the perfect plan. You don't need it. You don't need the perfect workout plan. You don't need the perfect diet plan. You don't need anything to get started. You can start implementing the stuff that I'm talking about right now in this video today. And it's just all up to you to decide.